Okay, we're here in the XenDesktop booth. We're in the Apollo Tech Preview Pod. I have several people here that we're going to be talking to. So, Derek, why don't we start off with you and introduce yourself?
All right. Hi, Barry. I'm Derek Thorsland, and I'm a product strategist for multimedia virtualization. I couldn't have a better job here at Citrix. I've been at Citrix for 5 years, and multimedia virtualization is really an exciting topic because it covers everything from graphics to real-time communications like voice over IP to video playback. And here today we're showing one of the Apollo technologies, and let me explain that Apollo encompasses all sorts of new technologies for multimedia. I'm here today with Nitin.
Yeah, hi. This is Nitin Desai. I'm the team lead for the accelerated bitmap encoding technology, which will be doing the tech review. I've been here at Citrix for the last 6 years, and this has been the far most exciting project I have ever worked on.
Good, I'm great. I can tell you're excited about it. Good, I'm glad to see it. I love to see people excited.
I'm Daniel Lahamadu. I'm a test engineer. Citrix, I've been there for 2 years. I work on automation, and I've helped test the Apollo product.
All right, so first question is, what's important about this to customers, and why do they care?
This is really important for customers that have large 3D graphics models. Now, when you get into 3D graphics, you get into graphics acceleration, GPUs. If you try to do that through the CPU with software rendering, you reach some limits. So here we have a technology for accelerated bitmap remoting. It allows customers to run some high-end applications like Autodesk Inventor, Revit architecture, Bentley Microsystems.
So this allows them to deploy access to these applications without pushing a lot of that power and complexity and cost out to the desktop and pull it back in.
That's right. Plus, they get to keep that proprietary data in the data center. So there's also a security
So
there.
that's a huge advantage.
Many
Okay.
customers are subcontracting right now, and so they'll have designers that don't work directly for their company who they subcontract to, and now they can give them access to applications like here we're looking at Autodesk Inventor. You can see a very complex
So
3D
this is
model.
running remotely.
It is running remotely. Nitin is spinning it around here at incredible speed just to show you the responsiveness here.
So what kind of connection do we have here?
In this case, we're on a LAN connection, but the Apollo technology is being designed with a design goal of a DSL or cable modem type connection to allow remote users to access this technology.
Fantastic. So another question I'd like to ask, I've heard of Apollo, of course, but I hadn't heard whether it's going to be included in XenDesktop. It's going to be included with XenDesktop or a future option of XenDesktop?
So here's what we're at. We're at the point where we have a technology preview coming out on May the 29th, and people can go to citrix.com/Apollo to register if they would like to nominate their organization to participate in that tech preview. So at this point, it's a technology. It's not yet part of a product. And we're looking, based on the tech preview feedback, as to how we will productize this and bring this to market.
So there's no date for a release of this?
No, I can't tell you anything about a date for
Right.
general availability yet.
All right, so we have another demo over here.
This is Google Earth, as you can see.
Wow.
I think everybody's familiar with it. Here again, we're leveraging that GPU to do some graphics acceleration. And you see it.
So we're in the George R. Brown Convention Center. I see you have it there in the box. So why don't we see where we are?
Okay, so we're going to go from the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France, all the way to Houston, Texas. If Daniel can find that there in the list of places, we're gonna zoom right in here with Google Earth. Got the convention center. Okay, there we go. And away we go.
And again, this is running on a thin client, or we're displaying this through a thin client that's running Apollo over a session.
That's correct. These are HP thin clients. We can use XPE embedded, Windows XP thin clients. We can actually use Linux thin clients as well with this technology. In fact, you know what's really interesting? We're using the standard ICA client. This is just a regular 10.2 client. We haven't even optimized the client yet. We've got more stuff ahead of us where we're going to further compress the bandwidth requirement.
Fantastic. Really, that's a really impressive demo. I haven't seen it in a while, so I'm very impressed.
We just had a little bit of a view there of some 3D packs. It indicates the value of this technology, not just for CAD and GIS, but also for medical imaging and other applications.
All right, excellent. I really appreciate you guys taking the time and showing us the demo.
Bye, Barry. Okay.